Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, I'll be playing some Volcano into Prussia 6, another matchup into Prussia. We got board F, great, what I was hoping for. We're going to start over here in F4. As you guys have seen, this is where I love to start with Volcano, and that is because on F4, we're pretty much adjacent to everything. We're adjacent to this weak spot on F3. I know some people like starting in F6, but I don't, just because if you get a defend, you can just defend those lands. So looking at this board, our best explorer would be something with the mountain, just because we can clear it nicely on F4 when we blow up. Let's see, and it stands in a wetland, and that might be our worst. It might be, I think it is. Though I'll probably solve my F3 just because this is a coastal land. We're going to do a very standard build. We're going to G2 top bottom. We'll be playing Rain of Ash. And we'll do our builds. Like, all of this is standard. I do have a volcano opening. If this is or a volcano guide, if this is a spirit that you are struggling with, I highly recommend you give that guide a look. I built Sands Wetland, and the Explorer is Mountain. That is pretty good. We're going to escalate into my F4, and once again, that town is just going to instantly blow up. Yeah, that's actually a really good hit for us here. And I think what I'll do now is I'll use Rain of Ash to Fear, and I'm going to target this F1, and I'm going to push the Town Explorer into my F2, and I'm going to push the Dahan into F5 as well as F6, just pairing up the Dahan, clearing my edge case land here, and then I'll erupt to kill my F3. Take 2 blight here on F8 and F7, and I think things are looking pretty good for us. We're going to G3 here, getting a minor, and we're going to put our presence right here in F4. Okay, so what do we get? And all of that is like pretty standard. So this is where we get our first decision. Ideally, we're looking for defend, blight healing, which is what we got. We got uncanny melting, great blight healing effect for any of my wetlands or sands. I also got rights, which is an on-element build skip, and I can use that to skip my build on F6. Sky's Herald is nice, as I can use that to restore my destroyed presence here, and then Scream Disease is a sad card. Yeah, so I mean, I could see arguments for any of these three. I think I'm just going to go with rights here, and I can do something like rights plus Pyro, and I believe that will fully clear my wetland. The other option is I could choose to let this land go, and then I can clear my F8 instead. The chance of this land coming up is quite high, though it's not coming up soon. Well, let's use rights here so I can use that as a pseudo defend, skipping that land. Maybe we'll use Pyro. I don't want to do it here in case I get the Dahan. Oh, but if it's wetland or coast, I'm going to be really sad. Yeah, no, let's do it here. Goodbye Dahan. So I do 1 damage to all buildings, 1 extra damage. And then if I destroy 2 presence, yeah, I think I'd have to destroy 2 presence to wipe out the buildings. I'm sad if it's increasing aggression. Yes, I'm sad regardless. We'll destroy 2 presence. With our left innate, special rule is dealing damage here in F4, clearing it. And then I'm going to do 3 damage in F3. Now you might be saying, wait, why don't you destroy 1 more presence to kill the Explorer? The reason why I can't do that is there's one event in the game that was added in the most recent expansion where if I'm down, if I lose a Dahan on my board, if I go down to 1 presence, I can just instantly lose. And since I killed a Dahan here with on F3 due to bombardment, I would have a 1 in 60 chance of losing the game if I drop to 1 presence down. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play around that event. That's one of the upsides to doing it on F8, but I think this is okay. Struggles of Growth. Dahan defend. That would have solved that land. Looks like I do gotta forget a card here. I will forget Rain of Ash, because I cannot destroy presence, so I'm going to get 2 energy. And I could choose to move a presence over here. Do I want to? Maybe. The benefit is I get access to Dahan events now. That's the other reason why people like board F is you can with both of the mountains you can be adjacent to all of your lands. I think we just leave it like that. I don't think it will matter. Strife and a land with the Han. Okay. Take our 2 blights, do our builds, and the explore is jungle. An escalation will escalate over here into my F4. I'll set this up to kill, and I think a pretty good spots. We'll use the right innate, restoring a destroyed presence. And it turns out, because I gained energy off of struggles of growth, I can actually pay energy to get a power card here, which is something I'm going to do. Looking for a defend here. There's Nature's Connection. There's Sure Seas. Both of them great pickups. Guardian Serpents is okay. Well, next turn we'll be playing these 2 cards. Really wanted to defend here. I guess I just grabbed Sure Seas. If I was playing multiplayer, I would have 100% grabbed Nature's Connection. We're going to G3 again. Still looking for that defend. We did get it finally with Elusive Ambushes, and I actually could use this as a way to just kill the Explorer here instead. Probably will do that. I could play these 3 cards instead of playing Sure Seas. Sure Seas is just Lava Flows 2.0. Something like this. Elusive Ambushes, killing the Explorer. We're going to use my left innate, just destroying a single presence, and that will be enough to clear the building here. We're going to have Exaltation. We're going to give this out. We're going to gain 2 energy. And then, because it's solo, I actually gained an extra 2 energy, so I gained 4 energy off that. And then I'll be able to play Sure Seas here and set this up to kill. Relentless Optimism. Well, there goes another Han. Kind of sad. Well, it's funny, if I would have grown into here, I would have actually got access to the extra energy. Mimic the Dahan. Dang, this would have solved my F5, so maybe that's a slight error by me. For builds, Explorer is Wetland. Another escalation. Shore Seas, One Fear, and Badlands and Wilds. We use my right innate, bring back my destroyed presence. And I'm going to pay 2 energy to get a power card. And I think here I want a major. Just because I'm looking for ways to end the game. Pent Up Calamity, excellent. Same with Instruments. Both of these are phenomenal hits. Sleep and Never Waken, can never play this card. Exaltation is pretty medium as well. I'm just going to go with Pent Up as it's a tri-element card. And the card I'm going to forget here, probably go with Shore Seas, just because I don't really need a second card here. And the question is, do I want to Pent Up? I could Pent Up here. Destroy 2 presence, that would be 3 damage here. So Pent Up plus... Well, if I G3 here again. G3 here, I can almost clear that land. If I G2... This would be doing 4 damage and then destroy 2 presence. So I'd basically wipe that land out with just a with Pent Up plus a G2. The problem is next turn. Because like I guess Lava Flows goes here. It's like I'm just a little bit too slow declaring everything. I think I'm just trying to prevent myself from going blighted, but I don't think there's any way to do that. I think I'm supposed to G2 here. Play these 2 cards. Presence. You Pent Up Calamity, remove the wilds, and it's going to do 4 damage, killing this. Use my left innate, destroying 2 presence. That kills this and this. I mean, I get to bring back our destroyed presence. I have Lava Flows to clear here, and then this land's kind of sad. Yeah, is what it is. Add a disease, Fierce Mane. I guess I'll add that disease over here. Maybe I get like Grim Toll down the road. Actually, we'll put it over here on F1 because I'll probably solve the land. Okay, that does nothing. All right, Ravage builds. Explore is sands and mountain. And that's where both of these diseases are going to come in handy. I have lava flows, adding that badlands and wilds over here. Oh, interesting. Pent-up just completely solves this land. Oh my. That is, well, that definitely makes my life easier because now I can reclaim 1, 2, 3 minor. It was interesting because I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm able to solve both. But yeah, Pent-up solves this. And like if I do Pent-up plus Pyro, or actually I could just do Pent-up, Exaltation, Lava Flows, and oh gosh, I mean these are all great. Renewing Rain is a card we usually take in this matchup, or just in general, just because we want the Earth and this is Blight healing. So I'll probably just go with Renewing Rain. The other card, I mean, the other cards are okay, but really you could take anything here. We got Pent-up. Oh, it's thresholded. Oh my. Okay, so Pent-up, I remove these 2 tokens, 6 damage, +1 for the Badlands, 7 damage, clears the land, and it's thresholded, so the tokens get re-added back. And I guess the only negative here is if I destroy 3 presents to kill this land, it doesn't it's so sad. Damage. I'm debating if, because I have an out where I can go with bombardment this turn, and I can use that here to solve the sands. I actually think I'm still supposed to do it. I think instead of grabbing Renewing Rain. Oh, what if I just grab Carapace Land then? I just go Carapace Land instead of Exaltation like this. And then Carapace Land just defends 6. Oh yeah, that's definitely the play. And I think I destroyed 2 presents to kill the town and explore. I think I just win this in this next turn in the fast with a Pyro Bombardment here. Yep, exactly what happens. Okay, so seek new farmland, lose another Dahan from these fear events, and engage on their own terms. And thrive in land with Dahan. All right. Ravage and builds. Floor is jungle and wetlands. Right innate, bring back a destroyed presence. And then we have lava flows, adding a badlands and wilds. And we just G2 again, going bottom. Presence, and we play Pyro Bombardment. We do bombardments, 1 damage to each building, 1 extra damage, 1 extra damage because of the Badlands. And then I destroy 2 presents with my left innate, doing 2 damage here, +1 for the Badlands, so it's 3 damage, and that is killing everything. That's GG. So very solid game with Volcano. I mean, this is very standard. I mean, Volcano stomps this matchup. As you guys can see, it was very nice. We even didn't even get the Volcano starting land on turn 1. Though on turn 2, it kind of made up for it. The biggest weakness is just the coast. If the coast comes up quite a lot, you can fall behind. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.